Matt Stepp, Dave Campbell's Texas Football, back here at the Texas High School Coaches Association and Convention here in beautiful Houston, Texas, here with the head coach of the Mesquite Horn Jaguars, Coach Courtney Allen. Coach, appreciate you taking a few minutes to chat with us. Good to see you.
Man, you know, I got to spend time with you, dog.
Yeah, we got to hang out.
Yeah,
I was getting on to Wheeler. I was like, where is Coach Allen at? Wheeler's like, you were at a basketball lecture just now, weren't you?
Yeah, we had both our boys and girls coaches speaking today.
How'd they do? They did a good job?
Man, we got the best coaches in the world at Horn.
There you go. Well, that's a good thing. I saw your athletic director, Cody Groves, yesterday. So I told him I had some plans to come to Mesquite ISD and see the Horn Jaguars play this year.
Right.
As you know, Mesquite ISD among the media is amongst our favorites. We love coming to games in Mesquite.
But, hey, we want anytime you come to a game, man, we feel like we big time. So
that's when Roach and those guys show up. You know, that's when those guys
Roach,
show
that's
up.
my dude too.
Yeah, me and Roach and Powers, Roach Powers and Colin Simmons, we were out and about last night.
Oh, yeah?
We were making the rounds last night.
Man, yeah.
So first off, Coach, coaching school is always a big deal. It's really kind of the start of the season and kind of lets everybody know that when you leave here, it's kind of time to flip the switch and get you kind of head out of summer mode into fall mode, right?
Yeah. So for us, it's kind of a different year for us. The start of we had spring ball, so the start of practice is August 7th, and the start of the first day of school is August 7th. So we have no time to waste. When we get back, we're hitting the ground running, getting ready to go.
So you won't have you won't get to do those. Nobody does 2-a-days anymore. I guess they kind of do the longer days, where they kind of. But you guys are starting school so early. But I guess it's a good thing and a bad thing because you'll have the kids on campus, right? Already.
Right. Yeah, it'll be different though. You know, because usually you'll get maybe 10 days before school start, but this time we getting right into it. So the kids been there all summer though. So it'll be fine.
I mean, kids need routine. Do you feel like maybe it's an advantage because you're starting school so they'll already be in that routine because you can kind of get them in that flow and kind of get them where they need to be get going, especially the freshmen, right? They need structure,
we start the freshmen on July 31st.
So you give them a week,
Give them a week, yeah. So we'll get them going and get them in a scrimmage set up at Red Oak and let them play a little ball before school starts. Those are the ones that the first day of school really going to bother.
Those are the ones that might be late getting to the field house.
I already know.
Then you have to get on to them a little bit and let them know that's not the standard, right?
It's not the standard, man.
So you will have a second freshman scrimmage for your freshman guys?
Yes.
Okay. How big is that, the UIL giving – they did that about, 7 or 8 years ago where they let the freshmen – even if you had spring football, they would allow the freshmen to come in when the small schools are starting up.
Yeah, I mean, it's good. This is the transition. They know us. We know them. They've been there all summer, but to actually just spend that one-on-one time to coach them, from the varsity staff on down, all their attention is on those kids. So it's good for them.
Okay.
So I'm a big fan of it.
Last year was your first year there at Horn.
Yep.
This offseason, how much more smooth has everything gone? Because you got your feet on the ground, you got your staff established. How much more just of a quote unquote normal offseason has it been for you guys?
Oh, it was everything. Last year getting there, I was pretty by myself. A couple of guys from the previous staff stayed to help. Which was great for those guys, and I'll be indebted to them forever because they didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
But now having my guys here with me, it was like clockwork. Just getting it in and just keep working on the culture, working on the kids, and people to kind of know what you're looking for. You're not really teaching again. So that was huge. And
then you guys had a successful season because I know we talk a lot, and when you first got there, you were drinking from a fire hose a little bit. You get your heads on you're going 100 miles an hour. Now you've had that chance but you still had that ability to have a great season and get to the playoffs and turn that thing around after a couple of down years at Horn. But I know for you, as competitive as you are, getting to the first round of the playoffs, finishing second in district is not where you want to be. You want to win the district championship and then get into the playoffs and make a deep playoff run.
Yeah.
With your ball club that you have back, with all the experience you have coming back, what do you think is going to be the key to living up to those expectations? Because I personally have high expectations for you guys, but how do you what do you need to do to live up to those expectations?
Well, I think the biggest thing, first of all, I appreciate you with the expectations.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I didn't do it because I like you. I like your football team.
Right. No, it's our business. They're in love too, but
But it means more though.
It does. It does. Whenever Step says something, it's gold. But looking at this team coming back that we've assembled now, man, it's more so about growing some of the best talent that we have in our program are young guys, right? And I was telling the coach earlier today, the first 4 games are going to be so crucial for us as non-district games. You're never going to go out there trying to lose a game.
No.
But
you're way too competitive for that.
Right. But this is the most varsity-ready group of sophomores that I've ever coached in my life. So getting those guys those quality reps. So to answer your question, their growth over those first 4 games are going to set the standard of what this team is really going to look like when we go to the district.
Run me through your non-district schedule real quick. Who do you have?
Well, we scrimmaged in Ryan.
Okay.
We play Plano West, Arlington Bowie, Tyler High, and Arlington High.
Okay. The Arlington game is the one I might be at. So,
okay.
Tough non-district schedule, good teams. They'll prepare you for your district because your district is tough as well. You got a lot of. I talked to Coach Harris earlier, and he talked about how tough the district is.
It is.
It's week in and week out. It's kind of a grind, but that grind will have you guys ready for the playoffs.
Yeah. And you know, when you look at you start at it when you do the scrimmages, man. You know, I want to put my team in front of somebody tough. And, you know, we were fortunate enough that Coach Hennigan and I were both looking for an opponent, and it worked out. And so I think it'll be good for both of us to set the tone going into our seasons. But you're right. You don't want to just breeze through stuff because you get to the playoffs, your team not ready.
Yeah.
You know, so I think we have a good enough schedule to get us ready, and just we got to go play our game.
You want people in non-district especially to expose your warts, right?
Absolutely.
Because you can fix it then, right?
Absolutely.
If you don't get exposed and you're 10-0, and then in the first round of the playoffs you get exposed, well, you're airing up basketballs, right?
Yep.
So you want to play people like that because if you get exposed in September, you can fix it, right?
Absolutely, man. And that's what the name of the game, man, is can we improve over these 4 weeks before those games really count?
Okay.
You know, so that's where we dig into the detail a lot, trying to find out what is it going to take for us to make a run through district. Yeah. Before we can make a run in the playoffs.
Because you can't make a run in the playoffs unless you make a run in district, right?
No.
Okay. All right. Final question for you, Coach. You're a foodie like me. You like to eat. We like to get good food on the road. Yep. So, and I know when you were going, you went to Texas Tech's clinic. You guys called me in Abilene, and you're looking for a place to eat. Now I love Mesquite. You know, they feed us in Mesquite ISD very, very, very well. I'm sure your assistant coaches have told you about this.
I don't get to eat it, right? But they do, right?
I mean, here's the thing, though, Coach. If somebody brought you a plate down, if you were up 50, it probably wouldn't look too good, you know, for the media. So you got to kind of let your guys in the press box have at it. But outside of the stadium, if I'm coming to a game in your part of town, Cartwright, you know, if I'm coming over there, is there any spots I got to hit up pregame?
All right, so it's 2 spots. Over there by Harris, have you ever had Mesquite barbecue?
No, I've heard of it, but I've never had Mesquite barbecue.
Try that.
Okay. Is that over by Mesquite High?
It's right next to Mesquite High. It's like right across. They mess with me every time I come over there.
Because you're wearing your horns.
Man, I go over there on lunch all the time.
Because it's a bunch of skeeters over there, right?
Yeah. Dude charged me up the first time I went in there. My son played DN. We going to beat y'all. I said, all right, cool. So I'm beat this sandwich real quick.
But the food is good, though, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What's your go-to sandwich? What do you get? Because lunch, you can't go too hard at lunch.
So, no, I'm going to tell you what. I do, man.
You're a big lunch guy?
I be wrong, man.
Okay. Pickle makes fun because I'm a big lunch guy, too. Dude, I love big lunch.
So, no, I get the baked potato, right?
Okay.
But I get 2 ways. I get it with the beef and links or beef and chicken. They cut it up. Oh, dude, trust me.
Did you get it fully loaded with the cheese and the sour cream and the onions and chives and all that?
Depending on what time I eat it during the day, man, I got to go for a walk because I may go to sleep in that house,
you don't want the itis, right?
The itis will jump on you, man.
All right, what's the other spot?
Okay, so it's a Mexican food spot right by Horn called Diaz de los Tacos.
Okay.
Let me tell you, sir.
Okay.
It's everything you want.
Okay. What's your go-to taco order? You got one yet, or do you get everything?
You get the Taco Tuesday, obviously. You know.
Obviously, Taco Tuesday.
They got the quesadillas, the rice and beans. Oh man, listen, I'm hungry right now.
Steak or chicken?
Both.
I'm a both guy too.
Both, bro.
I say why not have both, right? Why not get both? If I can get both, I want both. So.
Yeah.
All right, Coach. Well, appreciate your time. Congratulations, all the success in 2022. Yes. Good luck in 2023, and we appreciate what you do for student athletes in the state of Texas.
Same here to you, brother.